Hey y'all, and welcome back to Supper at the Family Table. Today's video is in collaboration with Sherrie over at Southern Roots. I am so excited to be doing this collaboration with her. She has a great channel, lots of cooking content on there, lots of vintage cooking content, so be sure and go check her out. You will love it, I'm sure. So we are doing 1800s recipes today, so be sure and go check out her recipe that she's sharing on her channel. I'll link it below, but you're not going to want to miss it. So today I'm making bread pudding, so I'm going to be showing you how to make it and tell you a little bit of the history about it. So in the 1800s, bread pudding was pretty popular because, of course, they didn't want to waste anything. And so they would take the leftover loaves of bread that they had made, and that were like a day old or a little bit stale, and they would turn those into a yummy dessert for their families. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm just taking one loaf of bread. This is just like a whole wheat crusty loaf that I went ahead and made up. Mine is not stale because I didn't have time for that. I made it the same day, but that's okay. So I just cut that up into chunks, so just roughly one loaf, cut it up into chunks and put that in a baking dish. And I forgot to mention, you want to put it into a greased baking dish, so just grease it with a little bit of butter or oil or whatever, and so that way it won't stick. And I made this in like a 7x11 pan, but it was good, and I'll tell you what we thought about it later on in the video. But it would have been even better if it was thinner, so I highly recommend making this in a 9x13. If you're new here and you're coming over from Sherrie's channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Bobby. I really appreciate you being here. I share lots of cooking content, try to keep it mostly healthy from scratch, and just really fun cooking content, some family content, and some homesteading thrown in as well. So if you like it, I hope you'll consider subscribing and stick around. Next, you're going to melt 2 tablespoons of butter, and then you're going to pour that over the top of your bread as evenly as you can. Next, we're going to mix up the egg mixture. So we're going to do 4 cups of milk, I believe it was. I'll leave the exact recipe, all the measurements and stuff in the description box below, so be sure and check it out. And then you're also going to do molasses. So molasses is going to be your sweetener here, because in the 1800s, really white sugar wasn't really readily available yet like it is today. And so a lot of people used molasses, was a very popular sweetener, and it's actually healthier for you than the processed white sugar. So I really like that. So add in your molasses, add in your milk. You're also going to add in eggs. You can throw in some vanilla if you have it, but I didn't have it, so I didn't add it, and it was just fine. And some cinnamon. I am so excited to be having my fresh eggs again. Look at that beautiful bowl of colorful eggs in the background. That makes me so happy. I love having an array of colors, but the chickens are finally starting to pick up their production for the spring, so I can make more recipes that require more eggs now. But yeah, you're just going to need, I believe it was 4 eggs for this recipe. You're just going to whisk that all together. So you're going to beat up your eggs and just whisk it until everything is combined. It took me a while because I had to go very slowly because, once again, I did this in another video recently, but I poorly misjudged the size bowl I need, so I had to take it very slow in order to not make a mess. And if you want to go all out and make homemade bread for this recipe like I did, I'll leave my recipe below. I have it on my blog. It's a really easy artisan loaf, super easy to make, so I'll leave it linked below. It's not hard at all if you're looking for a good, easy bread recipe. But if you don't want to make it from scratch, just grab a crusty loaf from the store, or use that crusty loaf that you have laying around that's a little bit stale to use it up, because that's the whole idea of this recipe, is using what you have and not wasting anything. Once you have that all mixed together, you're going to pour it as evenly as possible over your bread. So take it slow and just kind of try to make sure that all the bread gets evenly coated in your egg mixture. Now you want to bake this at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes. And we really like this. It was good. I really like bread pudding, but the only thing we would change is to make it in a 9x13 pan so that the egg kind of gets all over all the bread instead of the bread sticking up.
Hi, we're making bread pudding.
Bread pudding, that's what we're making, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready to get it out? You gonna scoop it?
Do I just scoop it? What do I do?
Just take your spoon.
Done.
Here, like cut a big section. Take your spoon and go, like that. Push it down there.
Quite.
There you go. Like this.
The
Just kind of
bread
scoop it out.
is.
Scoop it out.
Make sure to get that piece of bread over my. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can I eat it now?
Try some. Here you go.
If I can get it on the spoon. Not bad.
Not bad? Pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell them thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. The texture is like weird.
The texture's weird.
Yeah.
Do we need to try again?
You need to try it now.
I need to try it now. Okay, let me use a spoon. Let's see.
The texture is like weird, but it's like good.
Weird but good.
I didn't get the bread though, so. The texture is like weird. Am I right?
Like sticky bread.
Yeah.
Well, let's get everybody else bowls and let them try it.
Now, you guys try it.
All right, tell them bye.
Bye.
There you go.
I'm eating. It's good.
Is it good? You like it?
Now it's my jingle.
Okay.
I really hope you like this video. If you like it, be sure and subscribe to the channel and come back again. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out Sherrie's video. You're not going to want to miss it. I'll leave her channel and her video linked in the description box below. So I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all next time.